Welcome back, everybody. My name is All Fun and Games. I stream every day on Twitch TV, and I also make fun little videos here on YouTube. Have you ever wondered how to actually get yourself a cookbook, or maybe you just wanted to know specifically how to cook something? Well, in Don't Starve Together, there's an easy way of doing this. When you go into the game, you're going to click on the compendium, and then when you go under there, you're going to click on the cookbook. If you've ever if you've ever cooked something in DST, well, your character is going to remember it even outside of the game. Something for the future, though, I do think your character should get some sanity gain for making something new in the crockpot, as I do believe when it comes to making something in general, your character does enjoy it, especially if it's on the science machine or alchemy machine. Your character will go bing and then get a little bit of sanity. So I think the same should really work for food. Nonetheless, food probably needs a little bit of rework anyways. But anyways, let's talk about the cookbook. So once you make yourself a recipe, so for example, let's scroll all the way down to meatballs. As soon as you make this, it's going to tell you, hey, guess what? You made it. Congratulations. Now you've unlocked it on your recipe table or your cookbook. When you do this, it's going to tell you everything you need to know. So you could do two things. You can go to the wiki or you can go to the cookbook. Obviously, the problem is that if you are obviously looking in the game for the cookbook, you're going to have to make the cookbook. So shall we show you how to do that? I think we shall. This is a very important utility to actually have in DST because it helps you if you don't really know what you're doing, especially if you're not using a mod. I, of course, use a mod called Crockpot, and when I use that mod specifically, it tells me everything I need to know about future and current recipes. Now, of course, I don't really use it ever because I stick to my main recipes in DST, which if you've never watched any of my videos, well, you can go and watch them now and it'll showcase the very important recipes in DST. Usually I make meatballs, pierogies, and pretty much basic stuff that doesn't require a lot of ingredients. Anyways, that being said, let's get in and show off the cookbook. So once again, as you decide to make yourself something special in the crockpot, you will also unlock the ability to obviously remember said recipe. So for future reference, if you're not using a mod, you'll still be able to remember it, unless for some odd reason you have an amazing brain and you can remember everything in the game. Let's turn on this and let's open up and get the cookbook. Good thing I spelled that correctly. And when you do that, you can open it up and read it along the way. So anything that you've actually made inside the options, before in any game, will be here as well. The cookbook will sit in your inventory, and I believe you can probably place it inside of Wickerbottom's little bookshelf. I don't know. I forget if you can. But nonetheless, you can have this on you at all times. You put a backpack, you can put it in a chest, whatever you want to do. And then as time goes on, you can just bring it wherever you want. This is something that I don't really use that often, but I probably should because honestly, it's pretty cool. So for me, I like this because it helps me if I'm ever like confused on how to make certain things. And sometimes I make things where I'm like, wait a minute, why did this happen? Well, guess what? Now you can do this. Unless you have, of course, the Crockpot mod, which I do have enabled. Well, this is the easier way of just remembering otherwise. Thanks again for watching. I will see you in the next video. Go out and look at your cookbooks and see if you can add a few more items to it. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you soon.